It is very important for Muslim women to seek knowledge. Firstly, women are the educators. They are our first muallims, our first teachers. You know, when I think of my own spirituality, my own life, I know that my mother had a great impact. I can recall at very young age my mum reading Quran, and that, I think, really was embedded in me, and so I've come back to that myself. So mothers, and as women, we are educators naturally. We have that compassion, we have that love, and so it's important that we have correct knowledge, that we pass it on and educate our children or our community. My name is Masheed Ansari. I'm a lecturer at ISRA. I teach Islamic studies, teaching women in Islam. Currently I'm teaching Islamic spirituality. I consider myself a student of Islam, so it's a lifelong journey. So I don't think I've arrived anywhere. Yeah, happily married for 6 years. Apart from my teaching and lecturing and research, I also volunteer at ISRA with the projects that we have for the sisters, the community, and that's a very big part of what I believe, I've been doing for the last 15 years, volunteering, and I think that's something very important for our community. That no matter where we are in terms of what we do, that volunteering aspect, especially right now, it's something that we really in need of. So I'm a believer of volunteering, or what I call service. In Arabic we call it khidma, serving our deen, serving our community, serving humanity, because right now we're in great need. 3 tips, it's hard to sum up in 3, but being concise is a sunnah of the Prophet that I haven't at all mastered. So I would say the first one for myself, and for everyone, and for all Muslims, I think Muslim women especially, it's to nurture faith and knowledge, to reach certified knowledge of our deen, because we live in a time where we can no longer have faith, blind faith. We need to reach Iman, not in a taqlidi way, not because we've inherited it from our culture and our family, but because we have conviction. We have conviction in the rational proofs of Islam. So we need to reach certified faith. So having yaqeen in our faith is very, very important. And I think we need to continuously strive to reach that, inshallah, as Muslim women and men and a community. So that's maybe tip number 1. Another one would be, I think sisters have already talked about it, the dua and supplication that I talked about. I think dua and ikhlas, they go hand in hand. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answers in the right time our duas, our simplest of duas, as I have seen in my life. Even if we were a child, He eventually brings you to a point, and alhamdulillah, fulfills all your duas of needs. So keeping, making sure that we recourse to Him, our source of strength and power, inshallah. The other one, maybe the third one, if I could say, would be living for others, really. I think if all Muslims lived for others and really understood that that's a key sunnah and practice of the Prophet ﷺ, he really, he went to Miraj, but he came back. There's a scholar, Abdul Quddus al-Gangawi, he's from the subcontinent, and he writes in beautiful Urdu poetry, and he says, Muhammad of Arabia went on the Miraj and met, coming to very close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and witnessed what he witnessed. But then, I swear to God, I would not have returned if I was him. But this is what distinguishes Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and even from sainthood. And so we need to continue on his path of really living for others. And why did he come back? For the ummah. So we need to have that dard, we say, that pain for the ummah, and really, and not just the ummah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is very vast. Different scholars talked about what ummah is, and we need to really have that pain for all of humanity today. Humanity is in need of the truth, and Islam has the answers, but Islam is a hidden pearl today, and many people are unaware of it. So I think we have a duty. I think some scholars today say it's not fardul kifaya anymore, it's fardul ain, that we represent and Islam in its proper way, and we all have that responsibility. I think we live in dire conditions right now. So we need to all be, inshallah, ambassadors of Islam. Dialogue is also very important, but it starts with our neighbors. And again, that's a very sunnah way, you know, reaching out to our neighbors. So yeah, that would be an important point. Khidma, service to humanity and living for others. So if all Muslims thought that, you know, achieving success for ourselves and our goals is fantastic, but we need to have a goal for our community, for humanity as well, inshallah.
الآن الآن فخير الوقت الآن يحين بادر واستبق الخير ستسعد ذاك يقين وبها سمت أسماؤنا نمضي وتبقى هنا أعمالنا وبها سمت أسماؤنا نمضي وتبقى